And good morning, it's Dan, hope you're well today. So let's talk about content, because the more I think about this, and I think about content a lot for obvious reasons, we're a digital marketing agency, but I think about content a lot because the more I think about it, the more I realise, the more content I create, the better opportunity we've got to generate more eyeballs on what we do and who we are and how we perform for our clients and all that other stuff. And so if you're not producing that content, I have to question how exactly are you getting in front of your customers? And you're not, is the answer. It's obvious. It doesn't matter how many times I think about this, which is a lot. You just got to get in front of people, and most businesses are simply not getting in front of the camera, the keyboard, the microphone to get their message across. And this is what being in business is about in 2023. Here we are. It's about content. There's loads of stuff going on about digital lynching right now because a BBC news presenter allegedly has done some stuff which turned out not to be that much at all, really, nothing illegal anyway. And yet, you know, certain right-wing newspapers that are deflecting from what the government are doing are going down this particular path. But how are they doing that? How do the media have all this control? It's because of content. Do you remember the James Bond film and the baddie? Is it Christopher Price, maybe? One of the baddies in a Bond film was a media mogul. A baddie in a James Bond film was a media mogul because he owned the content. You think about all the stuff that the Sun newspaper, dreadful rag that it is, but think about how many people read its content and then believe what it says with Daily Mail. And let's not just take these right-wing organisations, let's take all of them. It's all disinformation, misinformation, or it's information that they want to put across to get a particular narrative. Now think about this from your business's point of view. Like, if you can control what people think of you and your business, why would you not take advantage of that? Why would you not? You know, we see this with film stars. They have a wonderful persona in the media, and actually behind closed doors, they're not very nice people at all. But their persona in the media, and the reason why they have this great persona in the media is that they control that narrative. Why would you not want to be creating a narrative that makes you look good and gets you in front of people and lets people think, yeah, you know what, you're a good guy? Why would you not want to control that through the use of creating content? And so that's what we do. We want to control that narrative for our clients, and we want to control it for us as well. I mean, we are nice people, obviously, but if we don't explain to people that we're nice people, how are people going to know that we're nice? You see what I mean? Like, you have to rely on other people to tell them about you. But if those other people don't really know you that much either, like, you're onto a losing game here. Like, it's impossible to win against somebody who's out in the marketplace every single day and putting content out and helping people and providing value and education and entertainment in some way. It's just impossible to win against that. And if you think it's bad now, give it a week, a month, a year, a decade. This stuff is not going away, folks. And until you get this right, you're also going to struggle to get your branding and messaging in front of all these people that you should be doing. Anyway, we are just pulling up to CrossFit, very busy because all the summer schools are on right now. We just pull up to CrossFit and we'll speak to you after this. Well, that's the CrossFit session done. My goodness me, 27 degrees heat this morning. I went in with a 2-litre bottle of ice, 3/4 ice, put a little bit of water in the top. 25 minutes into workout, it has completely defrosted and is just now cold water. It is so warm. We're working outside, we've got some shade because of the trees and so on. Boy, it is hard work. But then you work out and you acclimatise to it, and I'm just not acclimatised to it. But it's like, back to content, if you put out a lot of content, you're going to acclimatise to putting out a lot of content. Like dieting, if you acclimatise, like right now, I'm eating 1 meal a day. I have a snack at 5, I have dinner at 7:30, I have a snack at 10, and that's it, right? I'm down to 1,500 calories a day, losing a kilogram a week, more or less. I'm working out fasted, totally fine. It sounds really hard, and it is, or at least it was, but it's not really hard anymore because I'm acclimatized to it. And that's just exactly what it is with your marketing. You need to be starting to acclimatize yourself to filming wherever you can, even if it's a 30-second short, and you do that once a day and you upload those once a day. That's better than doing 0. If you can go live once a day, that's better than not going live at all. If you can go live once a week, heck, that's better than not going live at all. You have to have some presence in the marketplace. And if you've not got that presence in the marketplace, your competitors have. So your competitors might be doing them, and you might hate the fact that your competitors are doing them. And you might then do them yourself, and you hate yourself. The way that you sound, the way that you look, your hand gestures, the fact that you're covered in sweat after a CrossFit session. Nobody cares. This is the thing, literally nobody cares. You've just got to get a presence. Half the time, people aren't even watching. They watch for like 2 seconds, then they move on, right? Half the time, when they are watching, they're thinking about what happened last night on Netflix, or whatever. You're not the centre of other people's universe. You're so far on the outside, they're never thinking about you. And the reason why you put content out, even though people might not read it and even though people might not view it, is because you've got to get recognised. You've got to be able to see or be seen out in the marketplace, because if you're not being seen in the marketplace, your competitors are. You have to punch through this barrier that you have right now. And it's very, very difficult to do if you're not putting content out. Anyway, let's get back home.